Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. So check it out. Canelo Alvarez says that he'll never fight a Mexican. Well, you look at majority of his fights took place in Mexico against Mexicans. But we understand when you get to a certain position in boxing, you kind of do what you want. Canelo Alvarez is definitely not the same fighter he was when he was having all those fights in Mexico, building up his record, getting his experience. But the point he's reached now in his career, Canelo seems to take his position in boxing serious and wants to make sure he keeps the respect of the Mexican people because he loves his country so much that he doesn't want to get in the ring with a fellow Mexican and have a mashup, crash up. To that I say, Canelo, stop taking it to the stupid. Because you didn't have a problem fighting the smaller Josecito Lopez. Josecito at the end of that fight said, Canelo's chingao. He's chingao. That was the first time I ever heard that word. But the way he used it, the way I interpret it, meaning that Canelo's a bad MFer. You know what I'm saying? He chingao. So Canelo beat his ass so bad that he came out the ring calling Canelo chingao. And then we all know Alfredo Angulo was a tough, like Mayweather would say, competitor. But Angulo got himself tranquilized by Canelo. And Angulo was having all them problems back then. Man was growing his hair long. He's going to donate his hair to somebody. The man, he got his ass, deported from the country and caught by Homeland Security or ICE or something going on out there, secret society or whatever the hell, Trump. And Canelo got a fight with old Angulo with all the shit he had going on in his life. And then he had no problem fighting another Mexican. Now you could say Josecito wasn't Mexican. I get it. Born in America. But look, you're Mexican, right? Stop splitting hairs. And then, for the greatest boxer to many Mexicans, Cesar Chavez's son, Cesar Chavez Jr. Canelo had no problem fighting him and bringing him way down in weight, dehydrating him, damn near killed the boy. You had no problem getting in there with the ring with him. Couldn't knock him out. Couldn't even put a dent in him. Chavez Jr. was a monster. Chavez Jr. should have gone a lot further than what he did. That fight, he was just built differently. But you look at him now. Canelo out here talking about Jamal Charlo, Terrence Crawford. What are these rumors? What is this wicked sorcery that's taking place? But no talks of David Benavidez because he's a Mexican, according to Canelo. Let me tell you something. David Benavidez is un gringo. That man is American. And his pops is from Mexico. His mom from Costa Rica. So you could say he's Mexican. Mexico, Costa Rica, and America. He ain't no damn Mexican. But he's a Mexican when you want to make him a Mexican, huh, Canelo? Because you don't want to get in the ring and deal with him. Let me tell y'all something. David Benavidez is a problem. Canelo Alvarez is a problem. I understand Canelo Alvarez can pick and choose who he wants to fight. I understand. I agree. Once you put the work in, it's like we said when I was in the military, rank has its privileges. And Canelo Alvarez, with the rank that he has as being the face of boxing, it has its privileges, but give up the goddamn belts. That's all I'm saying. Drop the belts then, man. You holding all the goddamn belts at 168. And you up here, man, bull crapping around. Relinquish the belts then if you just want to move around and fight who you want. I don't have an issue with Canelo fighting who he wants. I don't. He's earned the right to do that, but he hasn't earned the right to hold up a goddamn division. Is Canelo putting duck sauce on the fried rice? Is he putting duck sauce on the carne asada? Because duck sauce goes good on any goddamn thing. Not because I say it. Canelo has proven to us that he likes duck sauce. He don't want nothing to do with David Benavidez. He don't want nothing to do with David Morrell. I can understand him not fighting David Morrell more than I can understand him not fighting David Benavidez. Like, yo, David Benavidez has been chasing after this man for years. At least give up the belts. I'll never fight the Mexican. Oh, yes, you will. But they just got to be coming out of being deported, or they got to be smaller than you, or you got to weight drain them and handicap the hell out of them to where you can have your way in the ring. Don't get me wrong. I agree. Josecito Lopez, Canelo is chingao. He is. But he's taking it to the stupid right now. And if you're a Canelo fan, I don't see how you can be okay with this bullshit. For me, just give up the belts and do what you want. Like Mayweather. Mayweather wasn't worried about them damn belts. He wasn't holding up no damn division with no belts. He said, man, I'm out here. I'm going to fight whoever the hell I want. I've earned this. I beat all these champions. I don't care what you say. Mayweather did the business. Right? And I don't believe there was no weight restrictions and none of that crap, but Mayweather was doing his work. He was just out here beating the hell out of everybody. Matter of fact, Mayweather was much smaller. Remember, Mayweather was coming up multiple divisions and fighting everybody. Not no handicaps and restrictions. Y'all can say, oh, he brought Canelo down. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, right. He did. But Floyd was a much smaller guy. Canelo Alvarez is out here, man, just doing, wicked sorcery. But that being said, this whole thing about Canelo fighting Jamal Charlo, I can kind of understand that fight. Jamal's not a small guy. And Canelo really ain't no 168-pounder. So I think Jamal and Canelo is a very evenly matched fight. But we know Jamal is in the goddamn nut house. He looking crazy. Hopefully he's got his stuff together. But you'd have to favor Canelo in that fight. But this thing about Canelo now, the rumors of him saying that he'd be okay with fighting Terrence Crawford now, that's because obviously there's got to be some big money there. There's got to be some huge money there. But we'll see what happens. But I tell you what, a lot of fans are getting frustrated with Canelo the same way they're getting frustrated with Gervonta Davis. They want to cheer. They want to support. They want to pay the money to see Gervonta fight the best fighters, to see Canelo fight the best fighters. But Canelo, like Gervonta, doesn't seem to be interested. Because the best fighter, the best challenge for Canelo right now, who's earned the right to fight him, is David Benavidez. And Canelo has proven to me that he has gallons and gallons of duck sauce on his estate. They're probably processing and manufacturing that shit. Because he don't want nothing to do with damn Benavidez. And this is ridiculous. And I'm going to tell you, I don't care to hear David Benavidez's dad's mouth. I don't like to hear that man's mouth. But in this case, when he does an interview and he starts talking all that craziness about Canelo, I'm going to pump up the jam. I'm turning the volume up. Because he's right in this instance. Canelo, Canelito, Alvarez, Saul, El Duck Sauce, Mr. Take It to the Stupid. He's out of control. Yo, fight Benavidez or let go of the belts. One or the other. I'm cool in the breeze.